Okay, and welcome back. We're picking up where we left off last time in Grand Tactician, the Civil War in our Union campaign, where, once again, we're in a battle. In this case, supposedly, it's the Battle of Winchester. Obviously, we're preparing for deployment, so we'll continue here. We have scouts report, which are probably pretty bad because we didn't actually have the scouts scouting. Reports that the enemy is near us in Winchester, Virginia, and is preparing for battle. We are facing the army of the Shenandoah under command of Joseph E. Johnston, with an estimated strength of 24,016 guns. The enemy army is green, their morale is confident. Reports indicate their supply situation is outstanding, our supply situation is outstanding, and we are on the defensive. Again, most of this is going to be pretty inefficient, I suppose, report-wise, because we haven't really done any scouting. We do start in the ability to simply start on defensive positions around the primary objective, which is probably what we're going to do. We have no reinforcements. They have no reinforcements. They probably outnumber us. There's maybe a question on how. Well, our guys are confident. I just, yeah. The readiness of the army is poor, so our army would not be in a position to attack, but we're defending, so that's less an issue. So let's get into deploying our army to defend Winchester, or in this case, probably not to defend Winchester, because our objective is to hold something pike. Port probably tells me what the pike we're trying to hold is. Martinsburg Pike. We have to hold Martinsburg Pike, which is the road out of Winchester towards Pennsylvania, is my guess. Because this is the city of Winchester. We do not need to apparently hold the city. We're just holding the road out of the town. So let's grab. That is actually the Department of the Pennsylvania there, so we're just going to grab them, drag them like so to get them sort of roughly pre-positioned. This is roughly the sort of context in which we're going to be deployed. Holding the objective. Probably cannons facing forward. And then we'll probably run skirmishers forward to delay them, try to delay them in the town. Some of the buildings in the town are garrisonable. Some of them are not. Okay. So we are going to go ahead and detach the cavalry right from the start. I'm going to go ahead and deploy those guys all the way forward in line position. Get us an idea of what the state is of the enemy. Going to deploy the cannons in line between the road and the rail here. Wonder if we got a rail embankment. Yeah, that's kind of what it's implying there. Bit of a rail embankment on the left.
Waiting's the worst. Any time now, men.
Okay.
Fill those buckets, Any time now, men. Waiting's the worst.
We'll put the rifled ones in the forest here.
Sergeant, any word from the commander? Waiting's the worst.
Okay, and that doesn't actually look like too bad of a deployment. We'll put one guy on the flank proper here. So that's a rough position. Apparently, you guys are basically dug in from ready, set, go. At least loosely with the picket walls here. Go ahead and tell the artillery to unlimber.
Keep calm.
Oh no, that's we're unlimbered. Okay. Preferably facing direction of the enemy, please. Okay. That, I think we're actually just good to hit play and see what the enemy is up to. Okay, so the cavalry in their forward positions have yet to meet the enemy. Let's run the cavalry forward. We'll walk the cavalry forward so we can try to get an idea where the enemy is. So we can play our delaying. So supposedly the cavalry so far forward, it's going to take a long time to communicate with them. So there's the runner going off to tell them, please move forward. Should be a little careful. Our units are a little... Actually, no, they look reasonable. For given how badly they've been beaten up in previous fights. I'm gonna speed up the time a little bit here while waiting for the commands to arrive. And our cavalry to move them forward. There comes the runner. Oh, and they are attacking apparently pretty late at night. So we'll see if we can even locate them before their night falls. Okay, let's go ahead. Slow the speed down. Let's... Because I don't think they're attacking today. Let's go ahead and deploy skirmishers from all units.
Keep your space. Wait.
Maybe a little bit preemptive, but the plan here, I think, is I'm going to pre-deploy these sort of in the city to delay the advance. Okay, the cavalry hasn't found the enemy yet. We do hold the objective, so it's just a moment of patience. Mostly, I think.
Mouth shut, eyes open, lads. Mouth shut, eyes.
Okay, the cavalry has arrived at its position. Still haven't seen the enemy. They're likely coming down that road. Let's give it an order to move up onto the local hill. It's not a big hill, but it may make a slight difference to their ability to see the enemy. In fact, we can see a little bit of dust coming up in the distance. That is probably the enemy. But yeah, we'll try to push up into the town with skirmishers. Maybe during the night. See how quickly it takes for them to get into positions. Also, how long it takes for the cavalry to even get the orders to move forward to figure out where the enemy is. Yeah, the cavalry hasn't received the orders to move up onto the hill. Though we do see the dust cloud is approaching, so the army is presumably coming to us. Okay, at 6:41, we do have enemy sighting. Let's go ahead and try to move these guys, get these guys in order to come back behind the river. See if they get that in time before they actually get stuck in with the enemy. Don't know if that order is going to get there in time, but it did get there in time. Well, the whole order got there. Okay. Let's back off and go for that ford. Let's try not to go through the same ford they're going for. Can the skirmishers actually take positions in buildings? Yes. You go take that building. You go take that building. Not sure if I've set people to garrison all the buildings. Still a few more we can go, but we'll go ahead and set up in the forest on the left side of town as well. Anyway, we can see the Confederates are coming up the road. We may just about get the skirmishers into some of these buildings to delay them in the city.
Watch those flanks. Watch those.
presumably, actually no, I think the march order did get given to these guys, so they should be on their way over to here.
Did you see that over yonder? Did you see that over yonder?
So we've got apparently got more guys to put in buildings than I have buildings. Okay, what's going on here? Well, we've done what we can to garrison these buildings. For no other reason than just to shoot them up as they try to take the city. As well as maybe give some cover to the cavalry coming back.
Did you see that over yonder? Did you see that over
Did you see that over yonder? Yes. Yes, the reports report enemies.
Weapon at the ready, Weapon at the ready, boys. Weapon at the ready, boys. Weapon at
Gun up 740. We see the enemy with our forward assets. Looks like they're preparing to carry out an attack on, organized attack on the forward assets in the city, whereas the main force is actually still back on the objective.
Weapon at the ready, boys. Weapon at the ready, boys. Weapon at the ready, boys. Potatoes! Potatoes! Don't fall out! Don't fall out! Potatoes! Potatoes! Don't fall out! Keep moving! Don't fall behind now!
Yeah, I think our cavalry is going to get torn to shreds again. Overall, I think the preliminary skirmish in the city should delay them for at least the rest of the day. Other than the fact that my went ahead and got my cavalry lost. Well, half the cavalry lost. Nope, no, lost the whole cavalry. At least the cavalry took a artillery butter with them. 4th Division. The cavalry is running away. So, to be fair, they're only regimental size units, so that's not super surprising. Rain's battery off of the gun. Or have we? Well, the theory have 0 guns, at least that's what it's reporting. Let's have that one just come home. Warrior skirmishers back. Well, actually, no, that's the 4th Division HQ. That makes a little bit more sense. The Division HQ is still around, even though the cavalry were chased off. Okay. What's an HQ doing all the way up here? Coming up on... what, 9 AM? Yeah, coming up on 9 AM, they've basically driven us out of half of Winchester. End of day, yeah. So the end of the day, we still hold half of Winchester with 4 elements. You're on the way back, so let's go ahead and pull you most of the way back so you're easier to send back out again. And I think we go ahead and hit play. And then send out what skirmishers we can to reinforce the town. So your skirmishers have already been and returned. Your skirmishers are still out. Yours have been returned. Yours have been returned. Yours are still on... That's what those ones are, okay. Tell them to get back so we can send them back out again. Send those ones out. Send those ones out. You're the one in the forest, I think. You're the one in the forest, yeah.
Watch the mouth shut, eyes open. Mouth shut, eyes open, lads. Mouth shut, eyes open, lad. I hope we don't need to.
The enemy has whipped us properly, and I am running low on men. My ability to hold is slim, and I am in need more troops. Enemy I face is 3,000 strong. That church has seen better days. I'm surprised. We had guys in the church. The church just collapsed. Wouldn't surprise me.
Anytime.
Okay, looks like the remaining resistance in the town area is in the forest in the western side of town.
Never mind the wounded. Keep firing.
Confederates wrecked the church rather than shoot it up with riflemen. Because I assume that's cannon damage with that level damage. Objectives with us. Roads are against us, losses are against us, morale is against us, so left is cold.
Keep your space.
One detachment in the forest delaying the entire Confederate army. There they go, breaking for it.
Watch those flanks, Sergeant. Watch those flanks, Sergeant. Keep your space. Damn! Coward! I didn't volunteer for this. Keep your space. Watch those flanks. Keep your space. Don't bunch up.
comes up on 6 a.m. I think it's probably time to call back the skirmishers again. Yeah, let's go call them back. Got skirmishers out, call them back.
Anytime. Anytime now, man.
So once the skirmishers get back, we'll go ahead and send them out again just to delay them. This time we'll be under the auspices of our own cannon, I think. So we'll be trying to delay them to maximize the effectiveness of the cannon.
Watch those flanks, Sergeant. Watch those flanks, Sergeant.
Morale's definitely slowly turning in our favor. Oh, of course, that gun's got terrible. Oh no, we're being blocked by our own infantry there. That's what's going on. So is the infantry clear? Yeah, there we go. Range is significantly improved.
Make sure the
So around about there is when we should start opening fire. In fact, given that, it may be worth trying to tell these guys to turn around so they can help with the stalling.
I'll smell the damn rebels before seeing. Check your weapons.
Wait, where is your skirmishers? You have skirmishers somewhere? Or did you? Maybe.
Sergeant.
Yeah, implied it's got one deployed somewhere, but where they are, I don't know. They might have been the ones in the church, to be fair.
Sergeant, any word from the commander? Keep calm, boys. Keep...
firing, yeah. With the magic of delaying lots of fire and taking your time, we have swung it in our favor, although it's still a minor victory at this point.
Keep your spaces. Don't bunch up. Sergeant, keep your spaces. Go, boys.
stable. All it takes is a few bad routes, and this will collapse. The right end of our line. Cavalry rallied in the end. Rolling up our flank here. And we have driven a few of them from the field as well. It's teetering back and forth. Well, we delayed them for a little bit. Another enemy routing. Battle lost. The morale of our troops is cracked. Darn. Yeah, that makes sense. We've hit the point where we're sub-zero morale. Okay. Prevent a major defeat, may not suffer more than 24% casualties or inflict more than 19% casualties on the enemy. Well, we've avoided a major defeat simply because we've inflicted a minor defeat upon the enemy, even in suffering our defeat. Okay. Okay, so, while we have officially lost the battle, all of our troops have withdrawn from the battlefield. All the Bez kind of lost. The troops are retreating orderly. We have made the Confederates pay dearly for retaking the battle, or retaking the town of Winchester here. As they took 50%, almost about 50% more casualties than we did. Lost a third of their guns. All of our guns successfully withdraw from the city. Sorry for the slow response, Twitch chat. Yeah, the line infantry are doing their job. Pounding the enemy, but sadly, we were pretty heavily outnumbered there, so it's maybe not that surprising that we lost. Enemy is believed to have lost 45,000 men. Or 4.5 thousand men. National morale drops by about 1%. Do gain some military experience to it. Defeat at Winchester. So this is where I'm going to go ahead and, obviously, we're going to go back to the main campaign map, so this is going to be into the battle. So if you've been watching, I hope you've been enjoying. Depending upon how many battles we have during the stream tonight, see if I can stay awake for the entire stream. Depending on how many battles we have during the stream, there may be another battle up tonight, or today, if you're watching on YouTube, or up tomorrow, depending on how many we end up with having. But this is where this battle is going to end. I'm not going to go recording. What will probably be tomorrow's main campaign video, as we set ourselves up, hopefully, to retaliate for losing Winchester. So until the next part, wish you all the best of luck and good time. Catch you all in the next one. Bye for now.